This is what you need in order to become an instant manifester, or just to manifest effectively. Like, you're tired to try this and try that. You just honestly need to follow these two advice. This is the only thing that you need. I'm not even kidding you, in order to manifest. You want to know more? Just keep on watching. Hello everyone, my name is Neyah, and on this channel I talk everything about the law of assumption, esotericism, manifestation, and so much more. On Patreon I do make extra videos with techniques, meditations, podcasts, vlogs, you name it, I do it over there. So check the Patreon down below where I post weekly. And for collective coaching, because I don't do DM coaching anymore, but for collective coaching and for my courses, you can subscribe to my membership. All the details are linked down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, let's get started with today's video. So what do you need in order to manifest? So let's start with saying that you don't need anything outside of yourself, meaning, in other words, you have been always manifesting. And I cannot stress this enough. Like, it's so funny when I talk with my fiance all the time, and we're talking, and I'm like, oh, you know, you can do this for manifestation. I'm like, you can do that, and you can do this, you know. And he always answers me, no, everyone manifests. You just keep forgetting this. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And he always reminds me of this thing that manifestation is like common sense. It's something so normal for us. We are constantly creating our reality with our thoughts. And I feel that sometimes when we are so passionate with watching content about manifestation, as I am as well, we get lost into techniques or methods or this or that, and we just forget again, like he reminds me all the time, that this is what we are born to do. We are born to create life. We are born to create our ideas and our thoughts into reality. And this is why we are the creators, because we have this capacity. So that's the first thing. It's understanding that you don't need anyone outside of you. You don't need a coach. You don't need to pay anyone. I mean, I did coaching in my past. I did it for clients, and I did it myself. Like, you know, when I needed some support, there is nothing wrong with that, but I never felt like I needed. I felt, oh, that would be nice to have a little bit of help. But just keep in mind this thing, like, you don't need anyone outside of you. And I feel that Neville Goddard used to say this all the time, and all the speeches of Neville Goddard are one of the reasons why I personally stopped doing coaching. Well, for personal reason, because I don't have a lot of time to do it, but also because I was like, people don't really need this. My videos are more than enough. Other people's videos are more than enough. And just the teaching of Neville Goddard in and of itself and others are more than enough, because you are already built for manifestation. You are already manifesting your reality. And we could talk about quantum physics and science and whatever, but we don't need to. It's just the way that it is, and I have other videos referring to that. So that's the first bonus thing that I want to say. But the two things that you actually need in order to be successful at conscious manifestation. So conscious manifestation meaning getting the desire that you want. By the way, if you desire something, you can have it. And that's the only freaking thing that you need to know as a belief system. And briefly, I'm going to talk about limiting beliefs just for a second. I wanted to do a different video, but I'm going to address it all in this video to cut it short. That's the only belief you need. If you desire something, you can have it. Period. Moving on, what do you actually need in order to consciously manifest your desires? Two things. You need to relax, and knowing even just by listening to me or to any other coach, or by reading, that what you want is already done. Again and again, I cannot stress repeating this. Creation is finished. Just freaking relax. Because the more you panic, the more it's not even about being impatient, because sometimes I'm impatient and still I get my manifestation. But the more you panic about it, the more you stress out, the more you create opposing thoughts, the harder it's going to be for you to manifest. I don't want to say impossible, because I don't feel like, and I have made videos, it's going to come to you no matter how you feel. I have made a video about it. But generally speaking, you're going to make it harder. You're going to make it so exhausting for you if you just panic about it. You need to practice, in my opinion, because obviously everything that I say is my opinion, a little bit of relaxation. Now, a little bit of relaxation doesn't mean that I want you to sit for 45 minutes in a meditation every day, because that's the only way to manifest. I am not saying that at all. Relaxation could literally be you go, like my fiance goes on his bike, on his Harley Davidson, and that's where he manifests the most. That's when he relaxes, and that's how he feels. He's meditating. Great. I meditate the majority of the time, either when I'm under the shower, which I've been saying this millions of times, or in a bathtub, or when I'm walking my dog out, and that's it. That's my portion of relaxation. For some other people, it could be drawing, it could be photography, it could be making a YouTube video, it could be talking with friends about something positive, it could be anything you want it to be. It could literally be just staring at the sky and trying to be in the present moment. Now, I believe that if you just relax a little bit along the journey of manifestation, you're just gonna make it easier for you. And the less you panic, guess what? The less you probably waver and identify with the state of consciousness that tells you, I don't have what I want. Just relax. Relax. It's gonna come to you. And just repeat this even. Like, if you don't want to believe me, I'm not necessarily asking you to believe this affirmation, but just affirm. It's gonna come to me. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. I'm relaxing because what I want, it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Like, literally, I drilled at the beginning of my manifestation journey, so years ago, and a couple of months ago as well, when I started working more with the law of assumption, I drilled in my mind certain affirmations so much, without exhaustion, but I drilled them so much that now I wake up in the morning and they go automatically in my brain. Like, I don't even need to consciously remember them, which leads me to my second point, discipline. That is the only other thing you need to consciously manifest. You can choose whatever technique you want. Like, I personally don't care because I feel they all work. Some people prefer visualization, some people prefer daydreaming, some people prefer scripting, some people prefer affirming, some people like me just do them all. It doesn't matter. I mean, affirmations, I think it's the most straightforward and the one that works for the majority of people because it's just a repetition of thoughts. But literally, like, I use visualization a lot, and I think it's the same thing. Really doesn't change. It's just thoughts at the end of the day. It's just that some people think with visuals and some other people think with words more, and then automatically they don't realize that those words are creating subconscious images. It does not matter. The point is being disciplined about it. This is what you need to manifest even more than relaxation. It's like, stop wavering. Like, if you get, like, every single time I did coaching with people, every single time I read the comment section is all about complaining for whatever story or opposing thoughts you guys get. What do you think I did to have everything that I want? Seriously, what do you think I did? Do you think I'm special? Do you think I'm different than you guys? I'm not. I'm exactly like you. I get negative thoughts too. I got opposing thoughts at the beginning of my manifestation journey, like there is no tomorrow, because my mind wasn't just used to saying certain things. I just was disciplined enough to repeat the new pattern, the new thoughts, which creates new neural pathways. So you can read Joe Dispenza to know more about it. It creates communication between the left and the right side of the brain, which creates brain coordination, and that helps tremendously for stress, for health reason, for mental health reason. We could talk about the science behind it so many times. I have made a 4 hours webinar about this that you can find on my membership, but without talking about the science behind it, because I feel on this channel I talked about it enough, and you don't even need to know it. You just need to be disciplined and stop repeating the story, the circumstances, especially when it comes down to SB. I see that you guys do this a lot, where you're like, yeah, but he's having this problem, or I see this like so many times. That's why I want to mention it. Like, you're affirming, he loves me, he wants me, they want me, they love me, whatever, and then you keep repeating the opposing thoughts that this person has left you because of their circumstances or because of their problems. And it's like, guys, be disciplined. Why are you even affirming or thinking that they have problem? I did this once where I was manifesting a specific person, and this person was always coming with a lot of troubles and problems, family, or he has lost his job and he was desperate, blah, blah, blah. And then at some point, I just started affirming, he has no problems. His problems are gone. He has none. Everything is resolved in his life. Literally, after a week, he came back to me so happy, saying that he found the job of his life and the problems with his family were almost resolved. Why are you guys not disciplined and you're going along with whatever the 3D is showing you, or whatever you are accepting to be true because they say so? Just be disciplined. That's what you need to manifest. What does it mean to be disciplined? You wake up in the morning and you do a couple of affirmations. You get the opposing thoughts, you're disciplined. You just say the other things. Sometimes you relax and don't think about it. I do this a lot now because I'm more confident about the law. But at the beginning, when I was manifesting, I was freaking out. I'm talking about years ago and months ago. Years ago for a Persian, and then months ago. But anyway, a long time ago. I feel it's almost like a year for sure ago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Quite a long time ago, I was just drilling those affirmations. That's all I was doing. I was wake up in the morning and I was like, I'm so grateful because my fiance is amazing and he's this and he's that, and I was like so happy. And then I manifested. When I was manifesting my house, it was years ago. I was like, that's gonna be mine, that's gonna be mine, that house is gonna be mine. I literally had the photos of my apartment saved on my phone, and I just kept repeating, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Ended up being mine. Other stuff, the money that I'm earning every month, I was like, this is the amount of money I'm earning every month, this is the amount of money I'm earning every month, this is the amount of money that I'm earning every month. And I kept drilling it. Morning, I think, when I was taking a shower, sometimes here and there when I was doing a walk or watching a video during the afternoon, and then when I was falling to bed. That was my schedule. I have my morning routine and my routine of affirmations on my channel if you guys want to see it. But I was disciplined. I was disciplined means I was doing them no matter what I was seeing. I gave myself the time and space to do them, and I created new patterns in my brain. I was just doing them. And then after I was doing them over and over and over again, especially the ones where I was saying, I'm an instant manifester, I'm an instant manifester, I am this, I am that, I have it, I have it, I have it, I have it, and I didn't have it, by the way, at all. Then it became my reality. And now, like I was saying before, I wake up in the morning and it's automatic. It's the way I speak. It's the way my brain is familiar to. Like, I always go back to those statements. My world takes care of me. I have it. I always get what I want. I always manifest everything instant, to the point where, like, sometimes people around me tells me that I'm delusional, because when I don't get things instantly, the majority of the time I do, but some things still I don't get instantly, and I'm like, that's not possible. I'm an instant manifestor. That's not possible. Like, I'm in complete denial, and people around me is like, oh, slow down. Like, you always get what you want. It's not because it's taking more time that it's like, it's normal. And I'm like, no, it's not. I always get what I want. I always get it now. And then it speeds up. It always speeds up the more I say it, because my brain, I trained it with discipline so much that, again, it'll always go back to these thoughts all the time. Doesn't matter what my reality is showing. It's like I don't even get the limiting belief anymore because it goes back over there. Now, briefly, I don't want this video to be too long. So what do you need to manifest? Relax. It's already done. Be disciplined. Don't waver. Period. That's what you need. Everything else is an extra. Moving on to limiting beliefs, just for giving a quick, like a super quick note about it. Guys, stop telling people this is a limiting belief, this is that. Think about your own. Because, to be honest, no one is Jesus. I don't see anyone over here levitating or flying, which could possibly be a limiting belief. And I don't come to you telling you, you know how limited you are, because you're not flying yet. Listen, it's starting to become annoying that people are attacking one another saying, but this is limited, but this is limited. Think about your own. As long as you're not flying, you most likely still have limiting beliefs, and that's okay. Second of all, let people have limiting beliefs if they want to. It's not a big deal. You do you. For example, I believe in soulmates. I really do. I always said this. I think soulmates, or even sometimes twin flame, is such a cute concept in the way that I see it, especially soulmate, that it helped me manifest. Could be a limiting belief? 100%. I do not care. It helped me manifest. Leave me be. I'm not hurting anyone. If a person wants to believe that they're only gonna get money through a certain outcome or through a certain job because that's what they want and that makes them happy, you can tell them it's a limiting belief. You can literally win money any day, but allow them to believe whatever the hell they want to believe without having you to judge them that they're limited. It's annoying, it's not kind, it's just not nice in general. So think about your own limiting belief, think about only what you want, and if you have some beliefs that other people think that are limited but they help you out, keep them. Like my soulmate belief might be limited. You can manifest whoever you want. I keep saying this, I don't know. I'm probably gonna put like a board over here on my videos where I say you can do whatever you want so I can freely speak, but then leave it be. If I want to believe or someone wants to believe something that you perceive as limited, you don't have to accept it. And so don't limit other people and allow them to create the reality that they want. For example, if they believe that their SP is their soulmate and they really love to believe in soulmate, allow them the magic to believe in that, because there is nothing wrong about it. And that's the only thing I want to say about limiting beliefs, because the only limiting belief is to say you can't do this. Once you are saying to yourself, I have it, I can do it, the rest is just your creation, and no one has to judge it. No one at all. You can believe whatever you want as long as it serves you. And even if it doesn't serve you, it's up to you to create. So stop attacking people for whatever reality they want to create. And that's another thing. It's like a bit of humility and another thing that I think you need in order to manifest. But essentially, sums up everything. What you truly need: relax, you have it. Second, be disciplined, stop wavering. That's it. I love you guys. I hope this video resonated with you and made sense. Comment down below and just let me know. Subscribe, hit the ring bell button so you always get notified about new videos. I'll see you also on Patreon and on my membership program for our lives and on my e-courses. I love you guys. Bye.